In this video I'm going to show how I made some planets for a solar system cake that I made for my son's birthday this year. It's very easy and you only need a few pieces of equipment, and I'm actually going to have my daughter help me out with one of the planets today, just so you can see how easy it is and a great thing to get the kids involved in helping make their own cake. The things we need to make the planets for the solar system themed cake are some different colour fondants. Today I've just got these colours. You can use any colour you like. In fact, sometimes leftover pieces of fondant can be rolled together and used as an unusual colour, because the planets don't have to be any particular colour. I've used some black lollipop sticks so they match the fondant of the finished cake, and I've got a piece of styrofoam which I've covered with some foil just so that I can stick in the lollipop stick with the planet on it once it's finished, to dry and to harden. Let's get started. The first planet I'm going to make is using these three colours, and all we need is a small piece of each. When you're making the model of your cake, it's a good idea to have one of your kids' solar system books out, just so you can make sure that your proportions are correct for each of the planets. So I've just got three pieces of fondant here, and I've just sort of stretched them out like this. What I want to do is squash them all together and then give them a bit of a roll like that, and then I fold it over and roll it again. There's no rule on how many times you need to do this. I think about 3 achieves a good result. And then you can see there that I've got a really nice blend of the colours. And then what I do, once I've got the patterns that I like, I roll it up into a spiral and then roll it out into a ball till it's all nice and smooth, and you get these lovely swirling patterns through this ball of fondant, which look very much like the surfaces of a planet that appear in the books that the kids have. Then all we need to do is to take the lollipop stick, insert it about 1 centimetre away into the fondant. If you lose a bit of the shape, that's fine. Just reform it with your hands, and grab your styrofoam block, poke it in there to dry. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is for the kids to get involved. I'm going to get my daughter here to roll up one of the planets. So here I'm giving her a piece of red fondant. You can roll that into a bit of a log. And a blue one, roll that into a bit of a log. Put them side by side, like that. And now roll them into a bit of a log. Good girl. Let me see what you've got there. And bend it in two and roll it up again. Nice and hard, lots of fun. Just like Play-Doh for the kids. Bend it in two again, roll it up, nice and hard. Good girl. Now let's put it down, see all your blended colours. That looks terrific. Now we're just going to roll it up into a spiral, like a snail. Good girl. And make a nice ball with that. Make it into a ball, roll it into a ball. Roll, 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 roll. Wow. And look at the finished result. That's perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful swirls, blend of colour, and they've done it all themselves. Now just take the lollipop stick and poke it in a little bit into the ball. There we are. A little bit more. That's it. Perfect. Now you can grab the foam and poke it into the... Excellent. And put that off to the side to dry. So you can see it's very easy for the kids to get involved in this project, and really give them a thrill to be able to show their friends and family that they actually helped make some of the cake. The last one I want to show you is how I made Planet Earth. Very easy. All I needed was some white fondant and some blue fondant to make really the oceans and a bit of the swirls that we see in books of what the Earth might look like from space. Again, make my 2 logs, roll it together, and there you get these beautiful swirls. And what I did for my son's birthday cake, because we live here in Australia, I took some green fondant and made it into the shape of Australia. Very easy, just pinch out the fondant with your fingers. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Kids get the general idea of the shape you're trying to achieve. We need a little bit of extra fondant to put Tassie down the bottom. There we are. You could put some other continents in as well, but you get the idea. And again, just take our lollipop stick and stick it in. Once it's all dry, we can assemble them all into our cake, trying to follow the proportions and the positioning away from the sun that they are in the real solar system. I hope you have lots of fun with this little project with your kids at home.